Hello, good people of the internet. Welcome back. You may have noticed that the Plot Mom channel has been very silent of late, and that's because I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, both on my own books and to bring you some really fun content. And the first big thing that's happening is Editpalooza. Editpalooza is a month-long edit fest. We are taking 20,000 word samples of a whole bunch of writers' work and taking it through the entire editing process. And you can be involved. We are accepting submissions all the way up to the 7th of March. So all you have to do is jump into our Discord server, link below, come over to the Editpalooza channel, say, I want to be involved, and you can submit your own sample. It will be added into the queue. We're going to be exchanging them as beta reads, so you will get some actual real feedback on your work and get to read other authors' work too. So it is a win-win. So again, please come join us. It's going to be a ton of fun. Everything is going to be broken down into 1 to 2 day chunks. You'll get a little video like this every morning that there's a new assignment. It should take between 15 minutes and an hour or so to complete. It is really straightforward and simple, and it will teach you the entire process so that one day you can apply it to a whole manuscript. Or maybe you are an experienced author. You've done this 1,000 times and you just want to experience it with a different group in a different way. Either or, you are welcome. We will probably be doing some live editing sessions and some just hanging out throughout the month. We're going to be having a lot of fun. So please join us. And without further ado, let's move on to day one. Day one is all about defining the scope of what we are actually editing. You have a 20,000 word chunk of unedited text. What do you do with it? So the first step is just going to be organization. You're going to pull up a spreadsheet like the one you see on the screen. Now, you can make your own, or you can join us on the Plot Mom Discord server, and we will make you a copy of the one that I am editing right now. It'll save you a little bit of time, but really you are going to be customizing this fairly intensively throughout the course of Editpalooza. So, the first thing you're going to do is break your 20,000 words down into manageable chunks. Now, what does that look like? Well, it could be chapter by chapter, or it could be scene by scene. Really, it's what works best for you. That's going to be the theme of most of what we cover during this month, is editing is, much like writing, is very much what works best for you. What doesn't slow you down? What tools actually help you grow as a writer and as an editor? So, for day one, you want to break your 20,000 word chunk into smaller pieces, and then you want to write down some information about those pieces. Now, I suggested POV and word count. That might be unnecessary for you. If all your chapters are around the same length, then word count might not be important. If you only write from one point POV, that might be absolutely unnecessary. So I want you to customize columns based on what is useful for your story. Say, for example, your story has a lot of precise, like, someone is here at this time and there at another time, and they have to all make sense. Putting in the time and place might be very useful to editing. Or maybe there is a mystery and you have to categorize very carefully what clues are presented in each little section of your story. That might be something worth saying. This is the scene where the Chekhov's gun is placed on the wall. Anything that you think will be useful, make a column for. Now, once you have all your columns set up, and once you've broken your 20,000 word sample into manageable chunks, I want you to write a little summary for each scene. It doesn't have to be long, and no one else is going to see it, but we may be moving things around pretty creatively. Messily is another word. And you may be rewriting things, so having a little summary of the book as it stands right now, section by section. Think of it as a snapshot of this moment, this draft in time. So again, you're the only one who's going to read this, so you can use shorthand, you can use any linguistic patterns you want. I usually write very sarcastically in this section because I tend to hate my work at this stage and mostly want to make fun of it. But write in a little summary, and then you're all done. Come back for tomorrow, and we will have another little video, and we'll be moving forward. So again, this should take maybe 15 minutes, maybe an hour if your story is particularly complicated, but don't worry too much about this. We're going to be working a lot with this spreadsheet, so we're just creating the backbone today. Well, good luck, have fun, and as ever, join us. We are a fun community on Discord, and we would love to write with you.